Good morning, it is me, Mr. Star, and I'm back with another vlog. And it's really cold. It's a very cold morning, and I'm just having my soya coffee. Yes, I'm still vegan. Okay, yesterday I decided to just have a little bite of lamb, and boy, my body didn't like it. It's like my body does not just cannot digest lamb anymore or any meat. So I've gone back to strict 100% vegan, and it is doing me such wonders. Me more focused and more clever and stuff, more productive. And already I've just been so productive. I've just been doing so much work. And 2019 is going to be an amazing cause if I keep it up, then I'll march things down, and you don't have that sluggish feeling when you're vegan. So it's just great. And apart from that, I'm just here drinking my lovely soya cappuccino, which I can show you. This is it. And I am just admiring the views of this location. As you can see, it's very big. Yes, it's very big. It's very big. And, it's rather chilly. So I'm keeping myself quite warm because I do not want to catch any cold because I am on the productive mission. So I'm just doing things that are productive, and I don't want to slow it down by catching a bloody flu. So, but apparently somebody said that when you're vegan you don't even get ill. So that's even great. Brilliant. So I'm really happy about that. And another thing I would like to talk about is what else has been happening. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of sunny outside, as you can see, but don't be fooled. Okay, that sun is very, very far away. As you can see from the roof, it looks like a pleasant warm morning, but it's not. It's cold. Okay, it's actually very cold. So that's why I have my scarf on, and here I am sipping my cappuccino. So I just want to talk about how the fact that things are definitely going back to normality. Everybody is, just waiting for what's going to happen in 2019, because I do feel like it's going to be a very good year generally for me and for people who I identify with. So, bring it on. I did have a sushi because I didn't have anything since I had that meat. It didn't suit me, so I just had to go and get myself a sushi roll, and I ended up getting this, a taiko, a basic salmon sushi wrap taiko, which was very nice. But again, you don't feel heavy afterwards because there's no meat in it, so it's really healthy. And I think that seaweed is also good for your stomach. And yeah, basically, that's it. I went on a couple of live streams last night. I went on this girl called Chocolate Siren. She is hilarious, and I was writing comments on her live stream. Basically, she was just making me laugh. She was talking about how she wants to find a man, and men in Las Vegas are just stupid, and she just doesn't get on with them, and she wants to find a rich man. She's on the whole rich man thing, because she's in Las Vegas, city of money, dollar bills everywhere, and she's just, I don't know. She's looking to be a kept woman in 2019. I just don't understand the whole thing of, why would you want to be a kept woman? You should literally want to go out and work. There's no freedom in being a kept woman. You're literally a prisoner, okay? And your man just gives you money. She wants that lifestyle. She doesn't want to work, and yeah, so she's just looking for a rich man, and it's just, I don't know, I just feel like she's like in a different era, like 1970s, 80s, because I can't believe women think like that in this day and age. Like, there's more to relationships than just money, because if he knows you're just after his money, he's going to be a complete ass. Like, literally, he'll treat you like a complete ass, okay? Because he's bought you. So I don't understand women like her. And she also made a very blasphemous comment about religion, and I didn't like that, because girl thinks she's gonna find a man when she ain't got no God to pray to. Like, just weird. So, I didn't agree with her on that. She's an atheist, but apparently she's an atheist looking for a man. Good luck, you'll never find a man because you don't believe in God. So, she thinks she's above religion. So all these atheist people, especially coming from black people, I just don't. I'm like, why? Okay, fair enough, you can be an atheist, but why insult God? Why insult Jesus? Seriously, why insult Mary? Is that going to help your cause? No, it's not. So I don't know why they think that they can say these things and expect their lives to be amazing. It's not. It's not going to be amazing. So, she made some blasphemous. She's all into this whole female thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a feminist too, but she took it to another level. She said that women can produce kids without men. Like, it's just crazy. The whole feminism thing has just gone a bit out of control in America. You cannot produce people without men. Like, it's common sense now. And she's like, why did God make man first? Like, oh my God, she's literally going in the religious thing now, asking why God made men first instead of women. It's like, there needs to be a cut-off point with these feminists. Like, seriously, I'm a feminist, don't get me wrong, I believe in female power, and I do think that the African women obviously had a lot of power back in the day, and that I want to get back. But she goes to another level and talks about how, why is it that God made a man first? It's like, for God's sake, that this religion, like, you don't need to become feminist, like, when it comes to theology and religion, because that's a separate thing. That I just think, like, the feminist movement has completely corrupted a lot of people, and sorry, I don't want cold coffee, so I'm going to drink my soya. And just took it to another level. Like, you can't hate men that much that you're complaining that God made men first. Like, come on. You just know, we know the truth. Like, don't be so corrupted to hate, like, men. And she's got, the worst part, she's got a son. Like, they need to be careful with the things they say. Like, I just think it's like an African American thing. Like, there's this gender war going on, and she's all like, my son, after 18, I'm not going to do anything for him. Yeah, fair enough. I think it's good that she's raising a self-sufficient man, but I don't think it's good to, show boys how much you hate men. Like, okay, fair enough, she's divorced, but she needs to be careful. Like, her son will pick up on stuff like that, and it's going to be the same old cycle. He's going to end up hating women and stuff. So I just think a lot of the African American women need to just, like, watch out, like, the things they say. Don't be so anti-black men. Like, come on, it's just, especially when you have a son, like, he's going to pick up on your behavior, the vibes that you give off and stuff, and you cannot be that anti-men. But I don't know what's happened. Maybe they just had enough. Like, okay, they have been, like, African American women have been, like, walked on and treaded on by black men. They have been, taken advantage of, but it shouldn't, like, completely consume them and to a point where it destroys their community. And I just feel like, the gender war there is just terrible, and what's been put on them. And okay, finally, maybe the black women are just, cracking and stuff, but it's quite sad, and they just need to sort of tone it down and not blame all men. And for God's sake, the R. Kelly thing, that's just fake. That's just media. Like, I feel like, why is it now that they start reporting about R. Kelly? That man was a pervert from years ago, but white media was so quiet about it. They didn't mention it. All of a sudden, when there's all this blacks empowerment and, social uprising, and, they're actually gaining power, they want to bring about R. Kelly and what he did 10 years ago. Oh, really? How convenient that it comes out now. Comes out now when you want to destroy the black movement. Why didn't you talk about R. Kelly 10 years ago when he was doing what he was doing to those black girls? They were so quiet about it, but all of a sudden, for political reasons, they decide to have 3 days full of documentary for R. Kelly. It's so fake, absolutely fake. I couldn't stand that. And every single newspaper, CNN, all the big timers, like, reporting it about the documentary. You guys need to wake up and see why they're reporting it now. That's just fake, honestly. And the outrage of all the black women going on about, oh, R. Kelly, oh, woe us. Like, they need to be a lot more smarter. They released that video. Media probably paid for it. Sorry. Yeah, they probably paid for that video to come out. They probably paid all those women. Obviously, they are victims. They need a lot of help. But they're also being used. They're being used to destroy the black community in America. And people need to sort of question, why is it now that R. Kelly's been treated like a villain? Like, he's always been a villain. Okay, why is it when they made as much money from him, and then all of a sudden when they want to destroy him, it's like public global news? Fake. Okay, they should have done that years ago when he was messing about and being a complete ass. But obviously, no, didn't suit their political timing then. But now, because they don't want to see the black movement uprising, they bring it all out from the woodwork. So, all fake. I'm sorry. And I don't even like R. Kelly. You know, I think he's a terrible man. And when I've been talking about things he did from years ago, and it didn't even get like a tweet on Twitter. There was no media coverage, but all of a sudden now all the media decided, let's print stories about R. Kelly. Let's make it global. Let's do a three documentary on it. Like, they've got all this funding and money just to use R. Kelly as a way of, disgracing the black community. How they just paint everybody, the whole community is like, and that's wrong. You can't just like judgment of one person. You cannot class the whole entire community as, R. Kelly. That's not true. Okay, not all people do that. There's always bad people, but you can't say that, you can't generalize and say it's the whole community that nonsense has been going on, and it's not. And that's what they do with a lot of minorities. They like to generalize everybody, like they're involved in it, like they drag them up and they put video about it, and it's wrong. That's totally wrong. People should object. That shouldn't be generalized and used as some political movement to destroy community. I think that's just wrong, totally wrong. So anyway, that's my point of view on that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is I went on the Manny Cinder show the other day, and did I talk about it? Yeah, I went on the other day, and this woman called Anne Marie, she's an Irish woman, and she's got a movement called Britain's First. She's like the leader of Britain's First, and she came across as really, really, really racist. And she came on the Manny Cinder show. Manny Cinder was just giving her a platform to air her rubbish, her racist platform, and it was just so wrong. Like, why would he pander to her? And even Raj was disgraced. Raj was like, I'm sorry, but you're too divisive. I don't support your cause. But Manny Cinder was just all like, oh, I support you, here's the link, join the party. Like, is he okay? Like, what the hell? Why is he giving someone like her a platform? It's just so wrong. The woman clearly has some sort of fascist movement backing her from Europe, and we know that fascism is on the rise in Europe. It's on the rise big time, and she's getting big money from Europe to promote her nonsense, and she wants to keep the UK in Europe when they clearly voted Brexit. And that's her agenda. She's all talking about anti-immigration, and she's talking about non-white immigration, but she doesn't mind the whole of Europe coming into the UK. So just like, and she's not even English, she's from Ireland, for God's sake. And she made some comment about, oh yeah, well, we have more in common with the Europeans and stuff like that. And she's just so like, she just wants one giant EU state. That's what she wants, one giant EU fascist state with France running it, and everybody just following their way of living. And it's not a nice way of living, because they'll imprison you if you have a point of view. Like, that's not, fascism is a terrible thing. It's horrible. There's no freedom in fascism. She supports fascism, and she wants a giant EU state. Even though the people of Great Britain voted Brexit and want to leave Europe, she wants to drag it into a giant EU state run by Russia. And I think it's terrible. People should not listen to her racism and her little emotional dragging to get people to follow her. And Manny was just totally irresponsible to put her in his show, and she sounded so drunk as well on the live stream. She really looked high and she sounded drunk. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Anyway, I'm Miss Javina Star. I've been back on another vlog. Do subscribe to my channel. Yeah, subscribe, and I'll be back with more points of views. Bye.